aware of your different habits, you can trace some of it back. Oh, that was my great grandmother. I remember she was doing it. It's quite amusing where some of this does come from. And they develop all the way through our growing up years, right out of the gate as little toddlers and all through the schooling years. It's just repetitive messaging. With repetition, whether we like it or not, it will get submerged and locked into the subconscious level. And as I said, most of our behavior is habitual, as in 99%. So it's something we have to pay attention to, because if you want to change the results, you got to change the paradigms, because the results are because of behavior, and behavior is because of this programming. So that's a quick and dirty around paradigms or our programming or conditioning, all the same thing. All right, so would you like to feel completely comfortable prospecting, sharing the opportunity, and not care one iota about the rejections you're going to get? We all know you get lots of rejections. Wouldn't you love to not even care about that and feel totally comfortable? Would you like to not ever doubt yourself? Not worry, oh, can I do this? Should I give up my day job as well? Should I go full on in this and make a real living of this? Can I do that? Would you love to not doubt yourself? Would you like to 3, 4, 10 times your income, your business, your results in 2019? Would you like 2019 to be that for you? Would you like to 5 times your results in 2019? Because you can. Would you like to? The key phrase is, would you like to? Let's dive into that. Before we do, let me give you a quick background on me. I think, Melissa, you did send something around, but just briefly, I was a physiotherapist in my first life for 6 years. Sports and orthopedics, went back for an MBA, and then into corporate, into the Royal Bank, out in the field, and into head office leadership, and over to Deloitte Consulting as a strategy consultant, and then moved internally as I had kids. That's my 3 kids. That's about 3 or 4 years old, but I love that picture. So as I had kids, I moved internally and headed up recruiting for Canada for Deloitte, had a child, came back, headed up HR for head office, and then stayed home for a while. The last 10 years, I've been on the entrepreneurial side with some small business ventures as well as some network marketing. And I actually thought when I switched from corporate to the entrepreneurial side, of course I'm going to be hugely successful. Come on, I was a highly sought after physio, I've got my MBA, I was a partner, blah, blah, blah. No. I did not have much success at all as an entrepreneur. Now I understand why. The last 3 years being immersed in the material that I'm immersed in, I totally get why that was happening. But it really confused me, and I got right back on my heels going, what's going on here? I did not experience success. I wanted huge success in network marketing. I had mediocre success in network marketing. So now I understand, and as I said, I'm on a mission to help people understand what's going on, why we do get the results we get. And so my mission is to ignite the power within everybody I meet and help people to live life more fully, because we can. Those are my 2 dogs. I have 2 wonderful dogs. We're major Harry Potter fans in our family. And that's my happy place up at the top left of my cottage. So that's a little bit about me. So I am now a top-level success coach working with Bob Proctor, directly with him, and I'm coaching and mentoring people and companies who are serious about really breaking through to higher levels, because again, you can. We just don't know how. So let me share a little bit of that with you tonight, if that's all right. Okay, so there is a real art and science to success and wealth creation. There's an absolute, there's some art to it, and there's absolute science behind it. The art is in the imagination, the creation, the creativity. And every one of us has a very powerful imagination. Some people I talk to will say, yeah, no, I'm not that creative. Oh, yes, you are. You're just not igniting that very powerful imagination of yours. And when I talk about imagination, and as we're going through this tonight, what I'd like you to do is think about what you would love 2019 to look like for yourself. And it all starts in the imagination. Success all begins with desire, and desire begins with the imagination. So start thinking about, and give yourself permission to dream here. Start thinking, what would I love 2019 to be like? And go in that imagination. Like, oh, can you imagine? Whoa, can you imagine if I did 5 times my revenue? Or if I did 3, 4, 5 jumps in my rankings? Oh, can you imagine if I did that? And you go there in the details. That's crucial. Again, success begins with desire, and desire begins in the imagination. Start doing that. That's really crucial. The science has to do with all the different laws of the universe that we're not taught much about. But that's the law of vibration, the law of polarity, the law of cause and effect, the law of transmutation of energy. I'm not going to get into it all. I don't have time for that. But an important one to understand is the law of vibration. This is a physical law. This is exact science behind the law of vibration. And the fact that everything vibrates in this universe, everything. The computer, it's vibrating. If I put a microscope up to the computer or the desk or this glass, the cells would be vibrating. Everything vibrates. We know our body vibrates. Now, the important point is our thoughts, our feelings are also vibrating. It's also energy. They're vibrating on different frequencies. So the law of vibration is that everything is energy and everything vibrates. So it's important to understand that our thoughts and our feelings are on vibrational frequencies. I'm going to go into a little bit more on that because it's an important concept. Wealth creation principle number 1, and by the way, I do summarize these wealth creation principles at the end if you're the type to jot down notes madly and then be pissed off that you missed a screen. All right, here's an important concept. If we go in your mind for a second, guys, to the kind of dream goal, and again, let yourself really go here. What would be absolutely phenomenal for you in 2019? Like, just go there, whether it is 5 times in your revenue or getting that new dream home or going on the trips or whatever that is. Just go there for a moment in your imagination. If you go there, you can feel yourself smile and get excited. You can feel your energy shifting. So that is exact science. There's something scientific, physics going on there. Your energy is shifting. So dream goals are at a higher frequency relative to where you are right now. And even if you're in a great place right now, dream goals are that much higher. Now, here's an important point. You can never get to your dream goal. You can never get to your dream goal. You must come from your goal. Now, what do I mean by that? This is an important concept. So your results, the results you're getting, guys, in your life, personally and professionally, are 100% a reflection of what that wiring I talked about, right? So the way you're thinking right now, the different thoughts and ideas that you have right now of how to run your business, how to run your life, are giving you your current results. So you're kind of thinking along, your thoughts are on that frequency. Give or take a few, those lines are representing different frequencies, but there's like zillions of frequencies going on, right? So that's meant to be obviously graphic to explain this concept. But your thoughts are down at the frequency where your results are. And that's how you're getting the results. Dream goals are up at a higher frequency, right? You get excited and go there. Whoa. Now, you want to have your thoughts coming at you from different angles, but on that frequency where your dream goal is. You want to be thinking like, I'm a 5 times earner. I'm the top level producer in Juice Plus. Whatever that dream goal is. You want to be thinking along those lines. You need to be thinking on that frequency because here's an important fact. You can only attract, this is science, you can only attract on the frequency you're on. That's physics. You can't attract on different frequencies. Here's a fun example. If I wanted to call your cell phone, if I wanted to call you, I have to dial your specific frequency. You can only attract me calling you if I call you on your frequency. Every cell phone is a different frequency, a unique frequency. So your dream goal is on different frequencies, on a higher frequency. So you want to be attracting on that frequency. Now, if you think I'm kind of coming at you with a little bit of magical woo-woo, as I say, you might respect this gentleman. And he said, everything is energy. That's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, so your dream goal. Match that frequency, and you cannot help but achieve that reality. He said it can be no other way. It's not philosophy, it's physics. So this is a really important concept to understand. You want to get clear. Whoa, for 2019, I would love, oh man, I would love to have whatever that is and get really emotionally jazzed around it, because you're going to start to raise that frequency, that level of vibration to a higher frequency, and you want to be able to attract at that frequency. That's an important concept for you to get. So that, of course, it begs the question, well, great, how the hell do I get up to that frequency? Okay, there's 3 ways that I'm going to talk about tonight. One is by using your creative imagination and figuring out, what do you really want? What do you really want? You've got to ask yourself that question, and you got to get busy answering it. Now, most people, first of all, most people don't even set goals. Of those that do, 92% don't even achieve their goals. So why is that? Let's understand what goal achieving is all about. Most people who set goals don't set goals that are big enough. They don't set goals that have got them emotionally jazzed. And if you study success, if you've read Think and Grow Rich, for example, which was the book that launched Bob Proctor's career, if you bump into Bob Proctor, he'll have his 1963 copy of Think and Grow Rich. He still reads it every single day. It looks like an old Warren Bible. He's been studying success for 60 years. So you want to get clear and go bigger. You want to get something that you are excited and inspired, so that you don't get bored and bail easily. Anybody ever set New Year's resolutions? Yeah, I'm going to start working out 3 times a week, starting in January. Yep. Okay, well, I'll do that sometime. We bail on so many of these things because they're not engaging us at the emotional level. And the emotional level, by the way, is the subconscious. The subconscious mind is the emotional mind. Or maybe people have set a big goal, but they really are only there intellectually. They haven't really gone internally to go. There's a difference between going, yeah, I'd love to 5 times my revenue. That would be great to set that as a goal for next year. There's a difference between that and going, oh my God, can you imagine if I could 5 times my revenue? Wait. If I did that, I would have a huge team. We would be having so much fun, and we would have a vibrant team. We would be bringing in clients who are getting healthier and healthier. Oh, it would be such an amazing environment. I'd be walking the stage. People would clap for me because of my success and my story I had to tell. I'd be a great role model. I'd be on the trips. Okay, there's a big difference between doing that and getting that sort of emotional engagement versus, yeah, next year, it'd be cool. I think that would be great if I 5 times my revenue. There's a big difference. Okay, one is wishful thinking, which doesn't get you very far. The other is a burning desire, which all successful people have. So it does come down to this. What is it you really want? 2019, you've got to ask yourself that. Here's the other important thing. People without goals are lost. Why are they lost? Well, the brain, and this is science as well, the brain is a cybernetic mechanism. What do I mean by that? The brain is like a GPS. Just like a GPS, the mind wants a destination. It wants a goal that you've committed to. The commitment is the go button on the GPS. Put in the GPS destination, hit go, and what does your GPS do? Maps out the route for you. That's exactly what your mind does. You give it a destination that you're emotionally jazzed about, and you click the go button, meaning I'm in, I'm going for this, and your mind starts to pop ideas in a flash. Absolutely, 100% of the time, because that's how the mind works. When you don't have anything in there, you're just kind of hoping things go well for yourself, and you're bumping into the odd success, but you're not able to plan a route of success for yourself and control your progress. And this is a great quote. In the absence of clearly defined goals, we become strangely loyal to performing daily trivia. until ultimately we become enslaved by it. Some of you in working with Juice Plus, you might be working from home. You ever go, yeah, maybe I'll check a few more emails before I do that calling, and oh, I'm just gonna pop in the laundry. It won't take long, I'll just do that. Where we keep finding stuff because we're not focused on what we're and jazzed about what we really want to get going to do. So really important that you dream big. Now, here's the other thing I really want you taking away from tonight. You are phenomenally talented. Man, you are sitting on a gold mine of talent called you. Science and theology both agree we all have unlimited potential. So you have so much talent and potential within you that you'll never run into any real limitations. The limitations are all in our head. I'd love to tell people this. If I could unzip you and we could open you up and peer inside at all the potential, all the talent, all the giftedness that resides within you right now, you'd be stunned. You know what you'd do? You'd go, oh my God, oh, I should start doing this, this and this and this, because look at all that talent I've got. But you can't see it. But I'm going to tell you, it's there. It's absolutely there. The success that lies within your reach right now is enough to stagger the mind because of the talent you have. So I really want you to start embracing your potential. You're sitting on a shitload of it. I love this. You say, I dream too big. I say you think, blah. I say you think. I say you think too small. All right, so we don't want you to say, Bob Proctor talks about type A, and type B, C goals. A and B type goals, no. These are, we don't want you thinking about for 2019. Don't set goals that you already know how to do. Don't set goals that, yeah, if this happens, yeah, I think I can. You'll bail on them. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for C type goals. Your dreams, your fantasies. Dream big, guys, because success is hinged on it. Dream big for yourself. You're capable. You're sitting on all that talent. Give yourself permission to soar. I want for you, because I'm doing it and all my clients, we're linking arms and we're doing this together. I want for you for 2019 to be a year where you soar, where you achieve whatever you really want for yourself. Because I love this quote, because you have been gifted, all of us, we have been gifted with more talent and ability than we will ever hope to use in our lifetime. And our gift to our family, our children, our communities, ourselves, is to develop as much of that talent and ability as we can in our lifetime. Give yourself permission to soar, guys. All successful people have a burning desire. So what is it that you want to have a burning desire for? That's wealth creation principle number 2. Number 1 was you can't get to your dream goal, you got to come from it. And number 2 is you got to start coming from that dream goal is absolutely hinged and a function of developing a burning desire. Now, what I don't want you to do is get tripped up by the how. Because too many times we set, we go for something, we think of something big. Oh, it'd be amazing to 5 times my revenues. Oh, it'd be amazing to jump 4 levels, 5 levels within the next 12 months. Oh, that'd be so cool. Yeah, but how would I ever do that? I don't know how to do that. And we pull us off. We are our own worst critic. We pull us off dream goals because we get tripped up by the how. Do not get tripped up by the how. Highly successful people, and I love using over-the-top examples, Richard Branson, Elon Musk, even though he's in trouble, Steve Jobs, Oprah Winfrey. These people get going on something in their imagination like, can you imagine if, can you imagine if we did whatever it is? And even people around them, even like you probably heard in network marketing, oh, that's stupid. Why would you ever do that? Come on, that's silly. But they don't get tripped up by that kind of negative. They don't get tripped up by the how. Sorry. They are driven by the desire, because their answer is, I don't know how we'll do it. We'll figure it out, but I just really want to do it. And here's the cool thing. They figure it out every single time. That's how it works. Don't get tripped up by the how. Get yourself clear on what you'd love for 2019 and make the decision to go for it. So that's wealth creation principle number 3. All right. Still talking about how do you get on the frequency, that higher frequency where your dream goal is. The committed decision. I've mentioned that a few times so far. You've got to make a committed decision to go for it. Most people don't make a committed decision. They make the kind of decision, yeah, I'm going to give this, well, and I'm sure you've had your share of people coming into network marketing on your teams that come in and they want to give it a try. Or if it doesn't work, they'll just not show up anymore, right? Committed decision is huge. And the challenge with most people is that they let their fears and their doubts drive their decisions. Well, I don't know, it's just, I don't know if I could do that. We start getting worried about our own capabilities, and that pulls us off making that all-in decision. And yet committed decision will take you farther and faster than you'll ever imagine. It's considered the #1 attribute of success. And that is where so many people fail. Bob Proctor on decision. When you make a decision, the committed decision he's talking about, you flip your brain onto a different frequency. Absolutely, 100% of the time. And you begin to attract whatever's on that frequency. The moment you make that committed decision, new ideas, new thoughts start to pop. New opportunities start to show up that were there the whole time. You just weren't aware because you're down at a lower frequency. And Tony Robbins, at any moment, the decision you make can change the course of your life forever and dramatically. Decision is crucial. It changes your frequency. Ken Blanchard, he wrote The 1 Minute Manager and a host of other best-selling books. There's a big difference. You're probably familiar with this quote. There's a big difference between being interested in high-level success in Juice Plus, for example, being interested in getting those results, and being committed. Because when we're interested, we just do what's convenient. Yep, when I have the time, when I have the money, if I can do this, or if so-and-so, blah, blah, all these excuses come up. When you're committed, you do whatever it takes. No excuses. No excuses. And we all get tripped up by excuses. So what doesn't work, if you were to ask yourself, okay, am I willing to do what it takes? Yeah, absolutely. When I have more time, more money, as long as my spouse is on side, yep, I'm willing to work at this. Yes, if I think it'll work, I'll put the time in. Yes, I'll give it a try. I hate that one. Yeah, I'll give it a try. Yes, if it doesn't work, yes, but if it doesn't work, that's okay. I'll go. These are all back doors. You're giving yourself a back door. It's like putting your toe in the water going, okay, maybe I'll test this Juice Plus thing, but your butt is halfway out the back door. You can't do that. It doesn't work that way. So let's look at from this angle. Your level of commitment is directly proportional to your results. Absolutely. So if it's just wishful thinking, yeah, I'd love to do well in Juice Plus, but you don't do anything about it, you're not going to have results. As you start to make some serious intention, yeah, you know what, maybe in 2019, I might maybe it'll make sense that I, start to devote a little bit more of my day, maybe get on the call, maybe do some more networking events. So you're starting to get some serious intention. It may move you along and get you some results, but not a lot. And then you get decision going on. Yeah, I'm making a decision. I'm jumping in to do Juice Plus. But it could be for the wrong decision. There's no emotional engagement. So again, there's a big difference. If I'm jumping in, I make the decision, I'm going to really make a big go of it in Juice Plus in 2019, because I can't stand my day job. I hate my day job. So you know what? I'm just going to start putting the effort into Juice Plus. Okay, well, that's an okay reason to do it, but it's not coming from in here. It's not being emotionally jazzed, where I'm going, I'm jumping into Juice Plus. I want to kick it out of the park this year. Oh my God, right? Totally different. The fourth one So the third one, you will get some results, but you'll get frustrated because you're not getting results that you know you should be achieving. And you're seeing other people achieving big results. The next one is emotional. You've made the emotional decision. You're jazzed about it, but you're still bound, anchored by those doubts. And you're not willing to give it everything. And that's the large majority of people. They're in there and they're excited. They got excited at the excuse me, at the whatever introductory meetings or whatever those meetings are called for you guys. You know, people do get jazzed by it. Oh yeah, I want to do this with you guys, but they're rocked by doubts. I don't know whether I can do this. Worries. Well, what if it doesn't work? Or what if people say no? What if people start to go, oh, that's a stupid decision? Why? All these. Okay. The last one is the committed, all-in decision, where you ask yourself, am I willing to do what it takes? No excuses, and it's an emphatic yes. That committed decision will take you farther and faster with huge results than you'll experience with anything else. So committed decision is huge, and that's wealth creation principle number 4. So ask yourself, be honest with yourself. Where are you in these levels of commitment? Just ask yourself and think about that as you sort out what you want to do for 2019. What I want for you is to get emotionally jazzed about something for 2019 and make the committed decision. Committed decision doesn't mean full time. You can make a full on, I'm all in for 15 hours a week, 10 hours a week. Absolutely you can, and you can still head it out of the park. The committed decision, when you're emotionally jazzed about it, is huge. So that committed decision shoots you up to a higher frequency. Absolutely does. Every single time when that commitment comes in, it jumps you in frequency and new thoughts and ideas. So in terms of excuses, stop just for a second. I'll give you like 20 seconds. Stop and think about, what excuses do I have? Because we all have them. And they'll make you laugh. When you start to look at your excuses, you'll go, oh, that's a really bad, where did I get that one from? We all have them. And some of it's quite amusing where our excuses are coming from. But beware of them, because they will pull you off your ability to get to higher level success. You gotta become more aware of, okay, that's an excuse. Is there any justification, any real foundation to those excuses I have? Or am I just habitually, yes you are, habitually using that as an excuse? Okay, it's all an awareness thing. This whole journey into success and understanding the science of success and wealth creation is all awareness. So let me just give you 10 seconds now. Stop and maybe jot down, or at least think of, what excuses do I have while I have a sip of water? All right, and lastly, how do you get on the frequency of your dream goal? Let go of the anchors that hold you down at the lower frequency. And self-image, a limiting self-image, is huge in that regard. How do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as that top performer, if that's your goal? If you're thinking of 5 or 10 times in your revenue, do you actually see yourself as that person, truly, deep down? We all have a limited self-image, limited results. Our self-image sets our boundaries. Negative self-image, negative results. I'm sure we've all run into people that are just behaving badly. Life is just horrible for them. Just one thing after the other. And you know they have a very, very negative self-image. There's a direct link. There's a ton of research out there around this. Self-image truly sets our boundaries. And I'm not talking about the self-image that we're aware of, how we're meeting and greeting the world. It's that inner one from years of messaging growing up. You're really good at that. You're not very good at that. You're really beautiful. You're ugly. You're fat. You're skinny. You're athletic. You're not very athletic. You're really good at school. You suck at school. I mean, there's tons of that messaging that sits in there. And it does create boundaries, creates limitations, but you can change that self-image. So a poor or limited self-image holds us down at a lower frequency. And here's how it works. I think that this will resonate with you. At the left side, our beliefs. So in network marketing, I struggled to do really well in network marketing, to my utter dismay, because my belief about myself, I can't sell. I'm not a good salesperson. I'm not a salesperson. I'm a relationship management person. Yep, I hate selling. That was my beliefs about myself. So my actions, I wasn't out there selling all that much, or if I wasn't coming across with passion. I've got something really cool for you. I was, selling it. I feel like I'm pestering people. So that automatically impacts other people's beliefs about us or me in this example. They're listening to me and they're not really believing that I'm liking what I do, that I really can help them, that I'm coming from, authenticity, and that they can believe me. I mean, it just impacts how they believe what I'm all about. And so they say, Sandy, thanks anyway. But no, they've just given me a rejection. What does that do? That reinforces me. You see, I suck at selling. Boom, there you go. There's just a vicious circle. And you can put any of your beliefs in there and work that. That's how our self-image works. So it's important to understand that. And so it's not who you are that holds you back, because you are so much. You're so talented. You're so gifted. You're amazing. You're awesome. You're powerful. You're successful. You're phenomenal. That's not what holds you back. It's what you think you're not. I'm not a salesperson. That's what's holding us back. Again, it's all awareness. And that's wealth creation principle number 5. So there are your 5 wealth creation principles. Coming from your goal. You must come from your goal, beyond that frequency. How do you get there? With a burning desire. Don't get tripped up by the how. Make the committed decision and cast off those limiting things like self-image, beliefs, resentment, guilt. Those are all self-limiting anchors, keeping us at lower frequencies. So the bottom line is 85% of your success in Juice Plus or anything in your lives is a function of a committed decision to go after something you really want, self-image and beliefs. Only 15% is knowledge. So you don't need to keep going, well, maybe I better go on more and more training. Maybe do more sales training, maybe more product training. Yes, you need to have that as at a critical mass. But beyond that, that's good. The rest of it, 85% of it's sitting on this side of it. And that's what's going to bring you up in the frequency and get you to higher vibrations. So if you want to make 2019 an absolutely extraordinary year, get really clear on what you want and get so emotionally jazzed by that dream goal that it owns you. That every day you wake up and go, oh, God, I love what I'm doing here. We're getting a great team going. I know we're hitting it out of the park. This is phenomenal. And my suggestion to you is, and this is a very simple but very powerful exercise. Every morning you wake up, right at the top, start the first day, top of the page, Dream Goal 2019. And every morning you wake up, come up with 5 new ideas. What would make 2019 magical? Friggin' awesome. Write them down. Don't get tripped up by the how. Don't judge anything. Don't filter anything. If some crazy, stupid, silly idea comes in, great. Write it down. Don't judge it. Because you know what? Once you're finished this exercise, sometimes you go back to those seemingly silly things and go, you know what? Oh, that would be really cool. I think that is possible. Okay? So 5 days, new ones every day. Every day you wake up, add 5 new ones. New. Can't repeat. If you do a week of this, you have 35 ideas of how to make 2019 magical. And when you're doing it, then you start to sort those ones and pick off the ones that really resonate and dig for the why behind it. Why would I want that? What would that do? That would do such and such. Why is that important? Well, because that's the way that would help me with my kids. Why is that important? Well, because I want to provide for my, keep asking why. Dig for the why. This is such a powerful exercise. Make a committed all-in decision to go for it. You know what? Really treat yourself to that one. It will make a world of difference if you make that committed decision for yourself, let alone your family. And then create an aligned self-image and beliefs with your goal. Right now, they're not. With every one of us. We are where we are because that's where our self-image and beliefs are sitting. Align self-image and beliefs with where you want to go, and not only is your dream goal possible and probable, it's inevitable, guys. It's inevitable. That's the law of cause and effect, law of vibration. Law of cause and effect says we are the cause, the effect is all around us. Every thought we have has an effect. That's the cause. Every feeling we have is a cause, it has an effect. When you walk into a room, people pick up on it. They might not know it, but they do. Law of cause and effect is at work 24/7 with every single thing we're thinking, feeling, and doing. So your success, if you get into alignment, it's absolutely inevitable. That's the beauty of understanding the science behind success and wealth creation. So what I would love you to do is work, if you haven't done so already, or even if you have, go deeper. In the next few weeks, it's a great time to do it. You've got December. If you're taking time over Christmas, great. Take some time with a glass of wine or a cup of tea in front of the fire and really take a look at what you'd love 2019. Use that exercise of triggering the imagination to get going on 5 ideas a day and on what it could be. And I'd love to hear from you on that. I'll help you. I'll give you some feedback. I would love to do that for you. What I want for you is I want 2019 to be friggin' awesome for you, because it can be, okay? Now, just a quick blurb on what I do. So I do work directly with Bob Proctor on his most powerful success system called Thinking into Results. And it is a system where you are taught by the master himself. He's the top in the world. So you're taught by Bob. It's all video based. It's a minimum 6 months. It's actually lifetime access to this program. Minimum 6 months, because the repetition is required to move through these concepts and get that ingrained at the subconscious level. But you're taught by Bob, and I coach and facilitate your learning journey all the way through the program with unlimited coaching and lots of webinars on all the concepts, all the lessons, all the key concepts and all the lessons. So here's the thing. This program is backed by the physics and backed by science, okay? But it is absolutely awesome. I mean, it is so good, guys, because what you're getting is powerful insights, instruction, hands-on application over a prolonged period so that it sticks, and that prolonged period is crucial, guided by me within a built-in accountability community. And these are concepts that are known by the very few, because it is the science of success and wealth creation. It's not taught anywhere, which is frustrating. One of Bob's biggest complaints, this stuff needs to be taught in school. So it's how the top successful people in the world, past and present, how they think, how they feel, how they operate. So this will totally change the way you think and feel, how you view yourself and your ability to succeed at high levels, how you operate. This will take you way farther, way faster. And I'm there every step of the way. And here's the fun thing. I'm really good at what I do, if you don't mind me saying so. I'm not good at all sorts of things, like social media and stuff like that. But there's a lot of things I'm not good at, but I'm really good at what I do. So you're being taught by the master, and I'm there beside you every step of the way. And we are in this together, because you know what? Together we thrive. We are way stronger together. So this is huge. This is going to show you how to win in a really big way, just by following step by step a very powerful success roadmap. And I'm on a mission, quite honestly, to get this in front of every person in the world, and I'm not exaggerating, because of how powerful and how profound an impact this kind of information has. You'll see things start to unfold for you. You will get a permanent uptick in your energy, in your attitude, in your beliefs, in your desire to lean in and be willing to do what it takes, no excuses. This will have a profound impact. This truly is worth its weight in gold. Now, that said, it's not for everyone. This is for people who are serious, who really want to get serious about really upping their game. Okay, so for those of you who would like to get going, great. I'd love to work with you. I'm offering, because for my gratitude to be able to come on and talk with a group, which I love to do, I'm offering a discount of 10% on the program. And if there's a group of you that want to move through the program together, and I can't emphasize enough how powerful it is to mastermind through this program as a group, then I'll give additional discount to that. For those of you who are not ready for this, first of all, that is your paradigms. That's just your conditioning, right? You have the potential to hit it out of the park with this kind of program. But that's just your paradigms talking to you. But that's okay. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Book a time with me. Let's sit down. Let me hear where you are now, where you'd love to go, and let me see how I can help you in other ways. Don't miss an opportunity to do at least that, okay? Let me see how I can help you. That's just the background on the program. I was going to see if there was anything else. No, that's a thank you from me to you, and I'm pretty well on time. Happy to be here answering any questions. If you do want to book a time with me, Melissa's got my contact information. It's on here as well, I think. I'm blocked by feel free to email me or give me a call, text me at that number and book a time with me. I'm happy to help. I really hope for you to have a phenomenal 2019. You've got a great company, a great team. You've got great leadership, quite obviously. So I really know that 2019 can be absolutely magical for you. Thank you very much for your time, guys.
Thank you so much, Sandy. That was so much great information and great tips. And my biggest takeaway was I wrote it down here. How did you say it? Engage at the emotional level. Mm-hmm. And I've always said that and joked. I said, nothing happens until I get pissed off.
Yeah.
There's an emotional reaction in me, good, bad, or otherwise. That's when stuff happens. So it's so true to get there and then to dream. And I like that idea of writing down what if, and who cares about, because you're just having fun dreaming. So
yeah, absolutely.
What if we could do this? What if we could do that? And so, yeah, I think it's also great timing, right? Because we're coming into the new year. We have an NMD summit, as we call it, planning and strategic planning coming up. So I think this is going to be great for us to sort of do a little fun dreaming like that as well and see. So yeah, I appreciate you coming on and giving some tips like that. And I hope everyone else.
Very welcome. There's no shortage of material that I have. So happy to come on with other stuff whenever you need me, right? I'm honestly on a mission to keep going with this material. It's just too life-changing.
Oh, that would be great. We'll definitely do some more. Maybe a
Crystal,
part 2.
Thank you so much, Crystal, for your compliment there. Yes, I'm passionate.
Good.
I have passion for what I do.
Okay, so maybe I'll connect with you after, Sandy, just about, great. I'm just thinking out loud in terms of a group program maybe, and we could go from there and see who's interested. I'll get feedback from the team and we'll go from there.
Yeah, I would love to do that. Thank you so much. I'll sign off unless there's any other reason I need to stay on with you. We're good?
I think that's it. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend.
All right, thank you. You too. Best to everybody. Bye-bye now.
Bye, Sandy. All right, that's it. That's all, Team B. Anything else, Nicole? No? Good night? It's almost my bedtime. Thanks, guys. I would love to hear your feedback, what you thought. I would also love to hear, is this something you'd be interested in doing? Whether, if it's individually, just message me and I'll give you her contact info and you can reach out to her. I have no idea on pricing or anything like that. And if you're interested in doing it maybe as a group, like what popped into my head is, what if we did something like this on a Zoom call? She came on. I'm sure she would. She seems totally flexible to do anything. So if you're interested, let me know. And then I can find out pricing, what we could do. But
awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. Send me some messages, guys. Thanks for tuning in.